All right, let me get my microphone in the right spot here. Oh, I can't wait for my actual microphone arm to come in, but it won't come in probably with the way things are going with the lockdown over there. I think it said that I might get it in May sometime. So let's hope that that's wrong and it comes a little bit earlier, but we'll see. Anyways, so we got our Discord tournament here. I'm pulling it up. I entered 3 times. I don't think I've actually ever done one of these Survivor events, so this should be interesting. How much time we got to first post? We got 1 minute to post. I should probably make some picks here. Well, scroll down. Track looking. Is the track still slow? Oh, the track's good now. So I was playing. I was playing for a wet track before. I did get a decent price in the off the turf. Is this an off the turf race? No, this is originally scheduled for the wet or for the main track. So let me. Disco partner saying Survivor is the best. I'm unsure if that is correct. I know Caleb would definitely not agree with you. But let's take a look. Ace wise, who do we got scratched? The 13? 13, 14. It's AEs. Oh, they're headed to the gate. So I might need to make a pick here. I might be out right away. I'm gonna go with speed here. So I'm gonna play the 8. The 8, the 4, 7. I'm gonna play different horses on all these. I don't know if that's right, but whatever. So we got 8, we got 4, we got 7. Oh wait, we got 8, 7, and we got 4. Got our picks in. Looks like Mr. Backclass tossed in through picks at donate. Thank you. I got like 60 seconds. I got my picks in. See, they're still walking. Dude, I had plenty of time. Plenty of time. I do not have pants on. I have mesh shorts. I did my workout this morning. Shout out to Peloton. Shout out to a disco partner for talking me into trying it out. I don't have a Peloton bike, but I do have one of those. I do have a spin bike that I bought around Christmas time, so I've been doing that. But yeah, so I did my workout this morning. I took a shower, actually shaved, and then got on here. I'm gonna pull up Oaklawn. I'm gonna pull up the Oaklawn PP while we're waiting over here. Ooh, blocking a lot. Pink. Oh. Oh. Haha, I gotta hit that button. So I'll get my face out of the way of the PP here. I guess we'll turn Grunder on for this. There's probably like a 20-second delay here. So my guess is that you guys will see the result of this before if you're watching it live before this. But We'll just keep this on here just in case. Oaklawn up over here. So we are going to be doing a new series here, talking about we're gonna make some bets on Oaklawn and Gulfstream here. Probably right around when the tournament ends. So I know Mark said he was going to jump on. Let me see if he's ready.
Gifted path.
Yep, it looks like he is. Let me give him a call.
Steps in. 2 more to go. Sterling Queen, and they call me lucky from the far outside push 12. She steps in. They're at the post, and it's pick 4 time at Tampa, all in 9.
What's up, Mark?
What's up, man?
I'll tag you in right now. I just gotta turn my video camera off here. What did you end up playing here?
Away and running on the outside, Sterling Queen
Here, 7-9.
7-9. Okay.
I have 3 tickets though, so I'm spread out a little bit. If neither one of them hit the board, then I'm dead and everything.
Is fourth and far back in the early going. Is they call me lucky. To the far turn they go. Along the rail, Sold On Salsa has the lead. That's Premier Justice.
Yeah, I have 8, 7, and 4.
2.5 lengths farther back, Sterling Queen third. Wowee checks slightly for Racing Room is now back.
You're looking pretty good right now.
Return the favor Racing fifth. Spiced Rum Punch is there toward the rail now, racing along sixth. 2.5 lengths farther back to Gifted.
7 is looking like he's not in it whatsoever.
Yeah, 7 is out the back by 1.5 miles. I'm gonna be very, very dead here.
This 4 better not fucking win. Don't you dare win. You stupid 14-1 shot that I did in bet.
The 9 is coming. 9's gonna get.
Just finish like second. Just finish second. Finish second. That's fine.
He's going to. Okay. He's gonna finish second.
Fine. I just realized that it probably does me no good to have a long shot here, right? I'm just supposed to be alive.
Well, it depends how you think it happens. I mean, if everybody else, if like 2 of my tickets are dead now because I had the 7 on 2 tickets.
Let's see. We got lots of 9, 7, 9, 7. Let me pull up the.
How do you get the sheet that shows everyone's entries?
Go to the leaderboard.
Ha! There it is.
So we got down at the bottom. Yeah, 9, 7, 9, 7. Got lots of 9s and 7s, a couple 2s, some 10s. Lots of 9 and 7 though.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious that they were going to be used quite a lot.
So a lot of these 7s knocked out.
Yeah, like I said, I got 2 tickets that are dead now. So
9, 4, and 2 is what's going to stay alive here. So there was quite a bit of 9, but lots of 10s and 7s out. Fucking Capone stays alive with the 2.
Number 2, Wowee third, and a photograph to determine the 4th and 5th place finishers.
Yeah, I think we knocked out more than half the field, if not more.
Yeah, that's where these are fun like that. Now comes the thing: do I want to move my picks around?
Let's see if we can toss some names out here. Looks like we got Sheldon is still alive. He's got 2 tickets alive, 1 dead. Shoe. B Marks, Big Balls. B Marks is still alive. Brian Duransky, Mr. Middle Move here, still alive. Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, I found the issue. All right, I found the issue. If you look here at the top of the leaderboard, we have a gentleman by the name of Gary McQueenie, and he picked the 7 twice. So if you have any issues with your 7 and the way your 7 ran, you can thank this gentleman. He's a professional mush. He's probably the best in the business when it comes to that. So shout out to Mr. McQueenie over here for getting over half the field out.
Now returning to the winner's circle is number 9, Field Letters.
Oh, and thank you for the nice little middle finger there.
Racing Stable and Edward Zeltzer, trained by Anthony Grenitz, and was ridden to victory by jockey Gary Wales. The pick 3 of 3, $91.
Clamp says the 7 small tacos. That's why he finished last.
$1,497.80.
Oh, hey, there's Josh. Ah.
What, you can see my video now?
Yeah, I can see your video.
Where?
On the stream.
Oh, on the stream, yeah. Hold on. Let me, I gotta figure out how to do this.
Thinking I just might let my my ticket ride. It was my pricier one. I'm gonna just let this roll. I mean, Shu's gonna kill us all anyways. So
yeah, he's gonna kill us with experience.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So now I got to figure this out. I'm learning on the fly here.
And also anybody who's taking a look at Tampa right now, track's definitely drying. Closers are actually able to fire, which you were able to see in that last race. All day it's been very outside though. The rail is very much not the place you want to be right now. They got about a half-inch of rain probably an hour before first post. It absolutely downpoured. And I think it all washed to the inside and did the common, small track thing of trying to one path into an absolute bog. So, yeah, you want to be a little outside drawn. And it seems like track's getting a little more fair now. It definitely was not fair through the first 5.
Looks like Oaklawn just went off. I have not looked at Oaklawn yet, so.
Yeah, I have way too many things going on right now. I think what the next race is the Gulfstream race, which I am terrible at Gulfstream.
So it looks like Ryder Dave is still alive with two tickets. And sorry, I'm only calling out people whose names I actually recognize. Let's see. Clamps is still in with 1, even though he mushed half the field. So maybe that was his plan. Maybe his plan the whole time was just to take out half the field, sacrifice $10 and try and win on his other ticket.
He did refer to it as a vested interest in taking that horse out, so
there you go. Mr. Middle Move still got a ticket. Mark, you're still alive in a ticket. I got a ticket. Shu has got 2 tickets.
Can't we just give to Shu right now? Because Shu's going to win this, right? Like, there's no other way.
Miss 10 Ida Best is still alive. So looks like she did put her tickets in correctly today. Is not going to have 3 of the same horse in an exacta box. So that's a good start.
She also is a threat to take this whole thing down. She's a pretty solid handicapper.
Actually, I was looking, and it looks like we have 2 people who did not put in selections. I did not recognize one of them, but one person I did recognize was Carolyn Jack, who did win. I think won the first of our Discord tournaments. I think she's petulant on the Discord. So Thank you for your donation and for slowly giving us our money back. And Clamps is posting
So
gifts.
is
And
Caleb completely dead here?
did Caleb even play?
Yeah, he's got a ticket. Caleb Knight. He had the 10.
Ooh, Caleb's out. Murphy's out. Evil Bob Dole's out.
Wow, Callywag is out? Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so of the people who are left, Shu takes us down. There's no other way. Shu wins.
Shout out to my boy Brett Elwood. I don't know who you are, but you were also on the 4 with me, because I think maybe I did not fully understand what I was trying to get into here. But yeah, pretty much everybody else. There was 6 of us on the 4 and the 2, and everybody else was on the 9. So let's see. Does it tell me how many people are alive?
And it looks like there's 67 total entries, and their setup is a little different. I can do it manually. One second. Yeah, 31 left, so that took out over half the field.
I'm trying to edit this. Trying to edit this on the fly here. I'd had a problem before trying to figure out how to share Discord voice chat or picture chat as well as show like my desktop, but I think I might have figured it out.
Yeah, so Gulfstream is reporting 3 minutes to post. That means that by 4 p.m. they should go off.
I'm handicapping this live, so I will need to
Because of course you are.
yeah. I'm also supposed to be putting together a pick 4 ticket for me and my brother, and I have not looked at that yet either, so I'm sure that's going to go very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave my price ticket going here, and I can post it out. I am looks like I'm using the favorite at Gulfstream. I'm using the 7. So, yeah. It's annoying. My primary ADW is I use AM Wager quite a lot, and but they don't have CDI tracks, so I'm currently running dual boxing ADWs, which is interesting.
There we go.
Finally got it.
I think so.
Nice job, Josh.
31. So Clamps must have gone through and counted all of them. And then he said, smoke them if you got them. This. All right. So we got Gulfstreams next, right?
Yeah, Gulfstream should be next. They're actually on the track with 1 minute to post, so that's good for Gulfstream. Looks like you're 23 minutes out of the next at Oaklawn. And Tampa is 14 minutes. So the game is, will the 7th at Tampa go off before the 6th at Gulfstream?
All right, sorry about that. My Zoom apparently was all messed up.
Yeah, there you go. Live stream. Much better putting the feed up than our other faces.
Our ugly faces are still there. But all right. Oh. Okay, now I will tell you that checking PMs is difficult for me because I gotta go look on my phone.
Do you? I was just gonna say Clamps was trying to get an invite to the stream. I think as he's got just audio.
Chase decided to um, send us a nice little picture of his daughter. Face first into the
Adorable
cake.
daughter, face first in a cake. Yeah, she is enjoying herself. And that is a pretty solid cake. I like that. It's a good look.
Let me get my my pick in here, Clamps, and we'll see if we can get you in. I think we just need to redo the call, which is easy, but
You can't invite him to the call.
then it invites him to it invites us to the chat because I did it out of the chat, and I'm just trying to keep stuff separate because we end up continually inviting people. I think, and then we end up getting like 20 people in a chat, and you're like, well, we gotta start another one. So
Yeah, you wake up and you have 300 messages from the chat.
all right, well, I guess I might have to be a little bit chalkier here, but let's see what we got.
And in case everybody's playing along with my pick 5 at Tampa, I need the 4 in the next, a little Maroon Maniac, Jonathan Thomas, second timer. Really wish my 11 could have gotten up in the 5th. That would have been nice, but didn't quite happen.
I'm really surprised so I'm looking at Gulfstream. I'm really surprised this 3 is taking a ton of money. Horse hasn't raced since 2018, October 2018, leaving Linda's barn and going to Steven Dwoskin, who I am not familiar with whatsoever.
He's an 8% trainer, so yeah, but Torres is 67% with him up. I mean, obviously three race sample size, but seems that that's interesting in the last year. So, yeah, I don't. It's not where I want to go here, but I wouldn't fault anybody for going there. Again, I don't play a lot of Gulfstream.
I'm on the 8.
Yeah, I need the 7.
I'm really just kind of playing the percentages here. 67% in the money with Luis Saez for Stanley Huff, and Stanley Huff's also 71% in the money, third off the layoff. So, and then I'm getting a slightly longer price, so I'm hoping that that maybe either this 7 or this 3 or 5, one of them misses the money. My 8 gets up, and I stay alive while a couple others get knocked out. So.
Yeah, my logic on the 7 was, Q1 square, the only Q1 square that's in this field. Appears to be a horse that, you're basically getting class cut in half, and a lot of early speeds should be forward positionally. And Hemia was like 30% up for Fox, so it seemed to be a horse that was pretty logical.
Clamps is suggesting no one picks the 3, so my guess is he is on the 3 here.
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
So Gulfstream's still doing their dance, so I'm gonna start looking here. I'm gonna try and handicap this damn pick 4 for my brother in Oakland.
This is one that you're supposed to be playing but haven't taken a look at yet. Well done, Josh.
He's like, yeah.
Well
he messaged me today. He's like, hey, what do you think the best sequence today is? I was like, it's probably the late pick 4 at Oakland. He's like, yeah, let's split it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, shit. Like, I guess I gotta actually look at it.
It is downpouring at Gulfstream all of a sudden. Like, really coming down there. They looks like they got some of those pop-up thunderstorms finally got there.
Oh yeah. How I haven't looked at the wet numbers on these horses. Is anybody look like a
There were
complete
no there were
clunker?
No, there were no standouts in most of this late sequence. I took. I mean, the two is probably your Tommy horse here. Well, two are the five. Both are real close in numbers. Seven does have one race on an off track, finished third. It was listed as good, which is they just got some rain, so that's probably close to this. It was a pretty decent fig. I think it's more than just Tommy. So you also want forwardly placed horses, less kickback that way. And seven is going to get loose. Hopefully, if I'm talking too much ahead of the stream,
No,
just tell
you're
me
good,
to
man.
slow it down.
You're
Okay.
good. I'm like multitasking here, so you're filling up nice dead
I
air.
know my I know my stream is normally ahead of your stream, so
Oh
if I'm
no,
talking
no,
way
we're good.
way
I think
ahead,
we're good
let
right
me.
now. Seven's got nice amount of space there.
Okay, cool. Just coming around the far
Yep.
corner, starting to come on the front stretch. Okay, cool. I didn't know how far we were apart. Yeah.
Yeah.
So seven here is Big Spender is looking pretty good right now on the front end. And I say that in the concept of hitting the board good, not necessarily this one might get
might
there.
get there, yeah.
Boy, it looks like the rail is not great here either.
I think Clamps might be 2 for 2 on mushing the field. The 175.
But yeah, seven just needed to hit the board though. That's
Yep.
all.
Well, I am also out. So let's take a look at these.
Yeah, I'm alive. So
Lots of sevens, lots of fives. We got a 1 in there. Clamps is out with the 3.
yeah, quite a few threes
Brian
actually.
Duransky, Mr. Middle Move, is out with the 3.
Whoever Ryan Redden is, nice pick with that one. That was not a super easy horse to come up with.
Man, that's crazy. Really coming down there.
Well, I say it wasn't an easy horse to come up with, but Fuentes up for Jose Pinchin is absolutely perfect. He's 2 for 2 now, but his first win up was a $51.40 horse, so his ROI is quite good. One of those cute angle horses. Besides Warrior over Macho Uno,
yeah, the
$49
horse that he was on was this one.
Yep, he's 2 for 2 up on the horse. So yeah, that's actually a real cute play, but I like it. And another thing, I don't know if we have enough people that actually want education. I don't know if they do here, but you like when you see a horse that breaks their maiden. So they broke it at maiden 30. You like to see them come back at about half that price. It tends to be that works out to being a competitive spot. So you broke it at maiden 30, comes back claiming 16. That's about right. That's what you want. Most top trainers will bring those horses back at about the claim price. So they would bring that back at a claiming 30, and then that horse is more of a fade. So yeah, claiming 101.
Well, good. Now I have time to actually handicap this Oaklawn card.
Yeah, and I need this favorite at I need the favorite for my pick 5 at Tampa in 4 minutes to post.
The 4?
Yeah, I'm single to that horse. I caught a C first leg. It sucked. But... Interesting to see what our numbers are after that, because that definitely took some people out.
I think it only took out like 4 people.
And Shu is still alive with 2 tickets. Damn him.
It has not updated yet. But yep, Gary McQueenie, Trevor Flaxman, David Ritchie, which is not Writer Dave, Timothy Michael, Brian Duransky, myself. We are all out. And everyone else had 1, 7, or 5.
Yeah. It looks like everybody else had 175.
I really hated that 3. So I especially if you're like looking for something like I don't know, I think that that play. I mean, as someone who probably picked a horse that finished dead last, maybe I shouldn't talk, but I thought it was just too risky. Try and play a horse that far off the layoff.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. These things also become a game theory sort of thing, where there's definitely some logic to picking the first place horse. There's also definitely a lot of, or the logical horse, the horse that goes off at 2 to 5, is the favorite. There's also a lot of logic to picking that horse who is sort of that second horse, the second most logical one, just from a game theory standpoint. If that real short price misses the board, like if this 4 at Tampa doesn't hit the board, it's going to take out a ton of people. I can guarantee it. So if you were to get on the other horses, I'd like to Tampa a little in here with the 3 and the 8. But I would say if you're on something like the 8 or the 10, one of those horses that's just slightly off, 4 misses the board, you probably get a pretty massive pay.
Man, I'm going through the race 9 at Oak Lawn, and it looks like it probably drew a stronger field than they're normally used to. You got some
Race 9?
at Oak Lawn. Just an optional claiming 50.
Yeah, that felt like a pretty darn strong race for an optional claiming 50.
You got a lot of horses with graded stakes experience, or even just like stakes races.
Yeah, I used a lot of break even in my pick 5. Just think, she's on figs really stands out here. If you remove that last out, which was off a pretty long layoff, her figs and her class really sort of stand out above this. I mean, she won the freaking 8 bells. And was second the prioress, so she was pretty good. I'm hoping that she was just a little rusty off the layoff, and Brad Cox is kind of this is that second race, and this should be the one. Yeah, but I could see going a lot of different ways in there. The other horses I found interesting were Headland, the 4, who has kind of a back class kind of horse. Has got a few recent races that are you know that would fit here. And the horse is also 4 for 6 across the track, which I always like to see. Heaven's Whisper, the 8, also made a lot of sense. 3 for 5 across the track and has never missed the board. And I think I capped it with a little bit of a wet understanding. Heaven's Whisper happens to really like an off track. They didn't get as much rain as what they potentially could have gotten, but she's interesting there. The other one I wanted a little of was Mount Brave, just with how well Santana Assman combo has been going lately. She's got that flashy lady where she ran a 90 would fit real well in here, and getting paid a little bit to, getting paid a little bit to kind of dabble and be a little creative here.
So Dennis commenting saying, "I thought you were doing this at 4," and I said impromptu, and he goes, I only know English." I don't think he was joking.
I'm concerned about Dennis sometimes.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed in Break Even's last well, not a little, I was very disappointed in Break Even's last run here at Oaklawn. Horse ran really well at Saratoga. I think I think yeah, break even ran. I think when was I there? I wonder if that was the weekend I was there or not.
I think it might have been the weekend you were there. It could have been. Yep.
But yeah, it was um, and that was I think it was first time trying turf, and so there was a little bit of a question, but yeah, horse ran pretty fast pace at 21 to start, and ended up winning 43 and 2 too. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think like I said, the only thing that really concerns me is the effort last time out. I didn't really see much of an excuse, but
Hey, Josh, you might want to get Tampa up on the stream.
oh, was Tampa going off? Oh shit! Oh, Tampa's loading.
Yeah, this race could get real interesting because if this Ford does not handle dirt, might be very, very interesting. Let's put it that way.
There at the post.
And by the way, work is currently pestering me, so I might have to hop off for a
No
minute
problem,
here.
man.
Sack breaks tardily. The favorite.
I'm
Maroon
ignoring it
Maniac
at
is
the
raced
moment.
sharply. And right to the early lead, Kentucky Ghost comes away second.
So the
From
four, kind of
far
as
outside,
predicted,
that's Light
gone to the
Cruiser now moving
lead.
up, and the last horse away is the
Track looks to get
debuting
dried a lot since
Papa's
the last
Place.
race. Sun's
Around
come
the
out,
last turn
so
they go.
should
Odds
dry
on
it pretty
favorite.
quickly.
Maroon Maniac.
Four has
Then
every right
Centeno
to
calling the
handle
shots up front, and now
the
they
handle the
go
dirt.
clear
So
to the early line.
Gulfstream is now off the
I agree.
Up on
turf,
the
in
outside
case
is
anyone
Kentucky Ghost. Up on
was
the
wondering.
inside, Safe and Sound is now racing along third.
And
Hey
they're
Sack,
listing the track
after
as
the post
sloppy.
start, is there toward the rail. Now fourth.
Yeah,
Up on
looked
the
good after
outside,
that
Light
last
Cruiser
one.
fifth.
The
Too late for the
four
back.
is a
48
violence
straight.
out of with an
And the
arch on the
trailer
bottom end,
is
391
Papa's
wet
Place.
Tommies, so
Up the
should be able to
backstretch.
handle the
Maroon
dirt
Maniac
here. We'll
posting
see
along
here
and
shortly.
has the lead by two. Kentucky Ghost on the outside second, Safe and Sound is there toward the rail third. A break of two. That's Light Cruiser in the two path racing along fourth. Haysack is fifth. Papa's Place remains sixth toward the rail with 3 furlongs still to run. Maroon Maniac trying to take him coast to coast and
Yeah,
has the
four is
lead by
looking
3.
pretty
Yeah,
solid
Ford
right
looks
now.
good, but
Ride second. 3 lengths
Centeno's looking under his shoulder, so that's normally a good
now
sign.
sets him down for the drive, and he's gaining ground with a
I guess
quarter mile to run.
is that how you would say his name,
Maroon
Centeno?
yeah.
Maniac, and now the whip is out. Still has the lead by a length and a half. Kentucky Ghost is second. Light Cruiser swings to the outside third as they straighten away and cut to the wire. Maroon Maniac still well
Well, the
clear.
8 is trying
Kentucky
though.
Ghost ducks to the inside. We'll try him one more time. 4
Yeah, it
lengths
would.
farther back to Light Cruiser, but
It
it's
looks like the
Maroon
same rail
Maniac.
bias. Either the camera's real funky or the 8 went to the rail and stopped, which
Yeah,
is what
and
happened
I
here.
mean it was interesting because Centeno just brought that horse like probably out an extra path or two down the stretch, and
Yep.
who was on the 8?
Alonso Canoes, he went right for the rail, so I guess he's still thinking Mountaineer in the wet. Yeah, you can tell Centeno is understands bias here because he came around the corner and then rolled that horse out probably 4, 5, 6 paths, something like that, which is where you really need to be with how this track's currently playing. So. Yeah, it looked like basically everybody had the 4 in the turn. A couple 8s and a 1. So it looks like the only person that got knocked out was Zachary Borgelt. How's your speed capping going?
We're getting through it. I mean I already had the 10 and the 8th race done. So it's really, I'm really just capping 2 races here.
Yeah, I'm looking at Tampa. It looks like the 5 in this and the 8th race is going to be a very short priced horse, which I was not expecting that much money to flow that way. Doubles are quite short. I wish I had played a double. Oh, we're watching Josh live cap as well. Ooh, exciting!
Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm trying to get this thing done. Dennis is trying to chastise me on chat. I'm just trying to avoid looking.
Okay, well, will you cap? I'm going to turn my camera off for a minute and get a little work done, which is annoying, but and maybe get a drink. That sounds like.
There you go. Get the juice flowing. All right, we'll do this until Mark gets back. Yeah, I see you too, Clamps. This is gonna be an expensive pick 4, especially since I got like 4 horses. I just if I A/B it, I should be okay though. Yep, GP is off for us to card and it is sloppy. Let me see if I can figure this out. Turn Discord off here real quick while I figure this out.
Boy.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Okay, cool.
Hey.
Here we go. All right. Now we got that. All right. So 6 scratches from race 7. It looks like for Gulfstream. I'm not really too worried because I'm not going to be playing Gulfstream until I need to for the for our live stream coming up in a couple hours here. So I think at 4, which should be right around when the Discord tourney ends. So that's why we kind of came out a little early here. What are you up to over there, Gary? What are you doing?
Watching horses, so for knowing how to play these tournaments. because I shoot 3 for 3.
Yeah, the Survivor is it's a new one for me. I haven't played much of it. I'm watching Oaklawn load right now.
I haven't even looked at that a gander. I've been trying to avoid the mark approach of having 2 ADWs because the I said.
Because of what? You broke up a little bit there.
Because CDI sucks.
Hmm.
And I use Amwager like him.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I am I mean, the two tracks I handle the most are Arlington and CD and Churchill, so don't really have a
Yeah.
choice there. And they tend to be the tracks I do best at, so that's why I use Nairo mostly for everything. And yeah, I think if I see Capone's talking in, or Disco Partner is talking in chat, and he says that pick 6 carries for tomorrow since they're doing an exchange, and I think tomorrow is a Mando payout on the pick 6 there.
At golf?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, which means people are gonna look at it. Yeah, but I mean, that's why those those mandatory payouts are the reason why people support them. This 4 looks loose here, and Oaklawn should run off.
Oh yeah. What race are we on? The 5th?
Fifth. And what did Dennis have? Dennis had a 12. I do not see the 12 anywhere, Dennis. You wanted to make fun of my 8 for finishing last. Thank you. Thanks, Decker. I saw your comment in Discord. You like the live stream. Thank you. I'm trying to like multitask here because I have since I'm broadcasting Discord, it's real hard for me to share like look at Discord, because once I look at Discord, then it's like you see my chat because we're doing video off of it. I've looked into maybe trying to use like Skype or some other video chat service, but this has worked out pretty well for us. The quality's pretty good. There's bots that let me do a lot of stuff that a lot of intuitive stuff actually. If you guys listen to our podcast, I actually use a Discord bot to record all that, and then the bot uploads the file somewhere, and then I download it. It's all separate tracks, and I edit that way. Ooh, my brother sent me a huge ticket.
Dennis was saying he was talking smack about the 8 horse in race 7, by the way.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Well, he was making fun of that
Dude,
horse.
we already know Dennis does not exactly have a great command of the English language. With my impromptu comment.
Whoa! Don't use big words. You're gonna confuse the man.
I'm just kidding, Dennis.
I think that was the original problem.
Oh, there he is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. My one user who's a little special, who thinks that he clicks on phishing emails and enters his credentials, and that's a great thing. And then
you
wonders
too,
why
huh?
his account keeps getting locked out. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, I normally work Saturdays and Sundays. I'm like, that's nice. I don't.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So I actually have a pick 3 going at Tampa that's somehow still alive.
Who'd you mush, me?
No, I did my own. I've used my
don't lie.
my tourney
Oh,
picks. Yeah. I only mush you on the pick 5s. It's
Okay.
not financially worthwhile to do it on a 3. Unless you get rambunctious and throw like one of those $20 pick threes up, because then I just gotta, take care of that.
I thought you took one of my pick fives and turned it into a 3 and hit it yesterday, didn't you?
Was that yesterday? Or was that the day before? They're kind of all just mixing together at this point.
It would have been Friday because Tampa doesn't run Thursday.
Yeah, then I guess I did. Yeah, thanks for that.
So just
That's
a
the one that
reminder,
you didn't play.
reminder to everybody that this is off the turf. I swear to God, this is off the turf. Please do not use turf horses here at Gulfstream, or use turf horses for Mark's benefit.
Might as well bet this race since I capped it.
So you're saying I probably should update my picks then?
I'm gonna take a look, see if there's any overlays here. They have the track listed as sloppy. They did take a lot of rain, so we might have a race or two of actual real big slop here. So there's some slop pedigree in here. I'm looking at Briz, so I don't have the what am I looking, the Tomlinson figures, but they give you some mud information that is usually helpful, at least to me. But Mark, what are we looking on this on this 3 here? What kind of Tommies we got in this 3?
3 is a 405. The 4 is a 427. The 5 is a 426. 6 is a 402. 8 is a 412. There's all sorts of ways you can go in here if you want some Tommies.
Yeah. I capped this for Tommy's. I had the 8 scratched though, the 6s scratched, the 1 and the 2, which the 2 was my favorite because it had like a 450 Tommy.
The 2 horses that I was really interested in here were the 3 and the 4. The 3 is currently at 10-1. The 4 is at 24-1. And then it looks like the 6 is scratched. The 6 would have been one actually I also would have wanted to play here because it does have a little bit of mud experience at least, and didn't, at least just looking at the high level, didn't embarrass itself, and it's got a decent mud percentage. The 2 has actually pretty decent mud numbers, but the 2 did scratch out here. But yeah, this 3 and 4 interests me greatly, so I am gonna make a wager on this 3 and 4 here somehow.
Yeah, I moved my pick to the 5 here. Logic there being the horse does have a dirt race, that's 65. We'll see what everybody else here runs, but you at least know the horse can handle dirt and has Tommies to say it should be able to handle the mud. So, I think the 7 is kind of a stupid favorite. 7 is a stupid favorite. People have not realized that this race is off the turf. And that's a lot of times when this happens real last minute like that, you can get some massive overlays. I mean, to me, this, you should flip the odds on the 5 and the 7. The 7 should be more that 5-2, and the 5 should be even money.
Yeah, I got a nice I got a $5 to win on the 3 and the 4 at these odds, and then I got a 3-4-5 exacta box here, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna step away just for a quick second and grab a drink.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say the horse that I was interested in betting would be the 2, but
Yeah.
they scratched the horse. That was the one that really jumped off the page at me.
8 and 2 were my favorites. That's who I actually had in the tournament, plus the 7. But the 7 was like the third pick. What I thought would be my C.
I'm gonna mush Josh here. I'm gonna put a little money in just a small, kind of back. Well, I like that 9 too. 9's gonna be really forwardly placed, first time gelding, and a fairly decent. And Bernardini on the top, Monjou on the bottom, the Monjou Dam, which is not the most prodigal, but it's a 394 watt Tommy, and yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, but just a little teaser, keep myself entertained. 3, 4, and 9, $5 across the board. Just that.
I did a 3, 4, 5 box.
Exacta?
Yeah.
It's gonna be real entertaining later watching me try to play trifectas. That'll be humorous.
Just for shits, I also did a 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7 try.
Dennis, you can always talk about Josh even when he is here.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, like double down when he's here, quite honestly. Yeah, they're doing the Gulfstream thing where we're 0 minutes to post.
Oh yeah, because it's right at the Rainbow Six. You got to make sure you put those numbers in.
Yeah, another 10 minutes.
Smoke them if you got them.
Yep. And then knowing Gulfstream, they might go right on top of Tampa. Tampa's 7 minutes out. By the way, Dennis decided he was going to wait for you to leave, Josh, before he started talking trash.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Disco, I haven't actually started drinking yet. I'm going to crack a beer here in a few, probably after this race.
Yeah, I went and made a little Irish coffee here.
Yeah, actually, nice. That's a coffee with Bailey's to start me off, so I guess that counts.
Yeah, I did. So I do. I bought that Jameson cold brew. It's actually pretty good.
Right?
Yeah, it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So I did a shot and a half of that in here with a little bit of cream and some coffee that I had left over from this morning. So
I don't know what night that was. I think that was one of our shot tinning game nights where I went through just about 3/4 of a bottle of that. I was like, wow, this is really good. And I woke up the next morning, I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, and the plus side, at least it's not full strength, so it's a little...
No, it's not. I think that's what made it so much more dangerous.
Yeah, I think it's like 60 proof or something, but I mean, still, I think most coffee liqueurs are like 15 or 20, like they're real low. So, it's like 60 or 70 proof, and it's probably one of the stronger ones out there. So, it looks like they're loading in that Gulfstream. So, my brother just texted me. He's on the 5 here at Gulfstream. So, and it does look like the odds evened out a little bit more.
Yeah, 5 dropped a little bit now. So, ooh, they're off.
It's 12 and 11 out in the front here.
It looks like that 12 took quite a bit of money.
He had some good works, but they were a couple months back.
If it stays like this is going to be real interesting.
Oh man, yeah, nothing's coming from the back.
Nope. I don't see
Wow.
if 5 can maybe hold. Maybe get third. Maybe.
Yep, and they're still going.
Looks like I'm gonna be dead.
Well, the was
Tis a silly track.
Was the 12 and the 11 were they big wet Tommies or?
They weren't.
I saw.
They weren't huge.
The 12, no. I mean, the 11 on Brisnet looked all right, but I mean,
12 out of 366, the 11 out of 392. So yeah, the 11 had a case.
But who won the 12?
Yeah.
And it says you can buy them.
Yeah, and there's Disco complaining about who came up with the stupid tourney. Back to pick and pray. Caleb looking like a genius, saving his $15 or his $10 by not playing all his entries.
Oh, they go 12, 11, then what?
I think the 4 got up, which is a shame because I actually had the 4. In my eliminated
that means
one.
that Ryan Redden.
I think he sweeps the pool. I think he sweeps the pool.
4 just got in for third.
Yep, he wins.
He sweeps the pool. I don't know who Ryan Redden is. Just reveal
Did that
yourself.
take all of 3 races? 4 races.
It took all of 4 races for this to be over.
And what did we learn today, folks?
The
Gulfstream taking a deluge of water halfway through the card will mess people up, especially those that made their picks in advance.
You are 2 minutes out of the Tampa 8th.
That was much shorter than I anticipated.
Oh, I lied. I didn't have that 4. Never mind. 2 of my entries had the 2 and the 8, which both got scratched, so I don't even know what the hell would have happened.
Man, maybe I should have played that 4 across the board at those odds. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like playing horses like that. But then this shit happens, and I bet you this 4 is gonna pay like, I don't know, $16 for show or something. Something stupid.
Yeah, because look who got knocked off the board. The favorite, the second favorite.
Yeah, the 5 was just a no-show. That's why we drink, though.
Facts.
Yeah, we'll dual box here until we get prices at Gulfstream. Mark, what are you liking here at Tampa? Are you still alive?
Yeah, live on the pick 5. I need 2, 4, or 5.
If I remember correctly, there was a video posted that said that you are always alive in the pick 5.
I am aware of that video. My mother found it quite entertaining, by the way.
Look at it this way, Mark. You only have to endure 1 week of our contest without being able to play Tampa. Oh, the 4 only paid $10 to show, so I would have made a little bit of money, but not nearly as much.
Also, Mark, don't plan on your 2 winning the next to Tampa.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Couldn't you have just mushed the 5?
I actually didn't even look at the 5. I wasn't even following your picks. This was just me capping, so you know it's fucked.
Are you cashing to the 2 here?
Yeah, I got a pick 3 of the 2, and I'm third leg of a pick 4, 1, 2. But I was capping for more of a wet track, and this looks like it's dried up nicely. So yeah.
Not to pile on, but my brother is also on the 2 at Tampa.
Oh, you're triple screwed.
Trying to check Discord here. Caleb says he'll probably be joining us in about 30 minutes.
Also, Brandon says you gotta fix your
I saw it. Let me fix the window.
I think you just gotta cover. If you just cover up, yeah.
Yeah, close your blinds.
There you go.
That better?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit.
So what I do, Mark, I just have, well, I have the light on behind me, but I have a little bit of light. I have a small little light that goes on behind my monitor.
Yep, do the same thing here. The problem is that being light outside, it's just way oversaturating the camera.
Yeah, I have blackout curtains, so.
Blackout curtains are in fact the best.
I'm waiting for this to go live here. Yep. Wait, does he have to survive all 8, or does he just win?
No. He wins now. He's the last person alive, points, so he wins.
Oh, yeah, good point. I just think that the payouts don't go live until the end. But yeah, Ryan Redden. Did we figure out who that is?
Oh, we have not yet.
What was the payouts? Winner take all?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Well, the payout is if whoever's alive at the end splits the pot. But because there's only one person left alive, he gets the whole thing.
I didn't think it would go that quick, but considering what's going, all the rain and everything else, it makes
sense. Just gonna softball them up there for me, are
you? Question to our lovely organizer of this tournament. Is there a reason why we can't do Win Play Show live? I thought there was, right? They don't let it, they don't allow it or something. I know some tournaments do, but I think there might be a reason why not.
Freaking Dave.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say writer Dave over here. He's giving you some production tips. Funny enough,
if anybody should know, it's Dave.
Funny enough, there is a I think it's I forgot who makes it. It might be Razer who makes it, but they make a high def webcam that has a ring light around it. So
yeah, I've seen that. I think that is Razer.
Oh, so 6-4 or our buddy Disco saying that Sheath is the winner, and they're off at Tampa.
Oh, congrats, Sheath.
Should have known as soon as he asked for his Gulfstream Park flare.
Yeah, he did.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Ryan Redden's also on the 2 here. Even though the contest is over.
2 ticked up.
The 2 ticked up a ton late.
5 took a lot of money. At the moment, 5 is out the back.
Well, let's see if anyone's going to close here. That's pretty hot.
Get the 2 off the rail. What are you doing? Float it out. Float it out. There you go. Two's looking mighty good right now. Easy, easy, easy.
One had a good run, too.
Clamps, does that mean you cash a ticket?
I did.
Wow.
Right? What's the world
Dude.
coming to?
Yeah, I'm live 7-9 in the pick 5.
Nice. I just texted my brother back. And nice pick there by him. Also, cash nice,
Yeah, very nice pick by your
nice
brother.
little
He was
6
on
to
that too
1
as
there.
well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that horse was 3 for 6 on an off track, 406 wet Tommy. Horse made, that's what you look for in days like this.
Oh, why? I'm like, what the heck am I looking at?
And honestly, the 4 with probably a better trip. That was not the best of rides by Camacho. I don't think he likes the off going so much. He's been completely out of the picture.
Nice, and he got the exacta for $4. So
Nice.
Can't wait for him to show me his ticket here.
The one he said he gave up racing for.
Yeah, he actually he's actually not a bad ticket constructor. He's a lot better at me, but it's a lot better than me when it comes to like staying narrow. So he's probably got like one over 2 or 3 horses. Like he's and just straight, doesn't have like a key box or a box or anything going. So he tends to play stuff in like each of his plays tend to be like $10 to $12. So like if he's boxing 3 horses, he's playing it for $2, or he's got the one horse on top, he's got it for $3 or $4. And then he'll just place like $10 flat win bets, but he'll only place them on one horse. I know I always get caught up, trying to play 2 or 3 horses, and I think I just fucking spread myself too thin. But I'm trying to cap this 11th race at Oaklawn so I can send him my pick 4 idea.
Yeah, the wheel pays aren't phenomenal here. 391 and 312
for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Don't expect to hit it, but
are you also live both those horses
in the pick 4?
Yeah, and I can see it. Cha Cha Heels is going to screw me. The horse that can't win.
What did you cap the late already for Oaklawn?
Me? Yeah, I did. I actually already have my pick 5 in.
Oh, nice.
Do we want to end this and that, or at some point end this and then flop over to being doing our stupid vertical?
Yeah.
Thing?
Why don't we take a quick break here then? It'll give me a chance to get stuff over. We were expecting to be live through till 4, but I think we'll flip back on here in about 15 minutes. So I think Caleb said he'll be ready to come on around 3:30. Chase should be on between like 3:30 and 4. And then we'll be able to go live with our new contest that we're starting with. Yeah. So, all right. Well, congratulations. I think it was Sheath who won. Congratulations on winning. You should see your money in your account probably in the next like hour or so after this. I think it's got to technically go official. Ryan Redden. So congratulations on your win there. And yeah, we'll catch you guys here in about 15 minutes.
See you.